Good morning, internet. Sorry you've been without the readings the last couple of days, but now I'm back, ready to excite you with some stuff about impulsivity. So, from Andrew and the Magic Giveash ometer, this is the party, a bottle of Becks, and my underpants. One night at about midnight, I was sitting watching telly when my son came down the stairs to tell me he couldn't sleep because there was a party going on next door which had spilled a whole load of bevied up teenagers onto the street. Would you go and ask them to be quiet, Daddy? Of course I will, son. Leave it with me. 20 minutes later he appeared again. Daddy, I thought you were going to speak to those people for me. I am, son. So what happened? I'll tell you. It's that old devil, executive functioning again. I don't know how to respond, but I did know this. I have ADHD and I am impulsive. If I go outside, I'm likely to get agitated, maybe tell them off, and we all know how that will end, right? Not well. The trouble is, I don't know how other people deal with situations like these. Hence the 20-minute hiatus. I was making a plan. The sort of stuff neurotypical people do instinctively. I just cannot do it. So here is what I did. I went outside with a big, pre-planned smile on my face. How are you doing? I said. I see your mum's gone away. I saw the caravan go a few days ago. Party time, right? How come you never invited me? Can I get you a beer, Mr. Whitehouse? Yes, that would be lovely, thank you. These were still my drinking days. So armed with a warm Becks, I started my spiel. Hey, you know my boy is on a school trip tomorrow and is worried he won't enjoy it if he doesn't sleep. Is there any chance that you could move down the street a bit and annoy those people instead? They all laughed, except for the guy vomiting in the storm drain. He won't be having sex with anyone tonight. Yeah, no problem, and off they went, except for one girl who came up to me and asked if it was okay if she waited outside my house as her mother was coming to pick her up there. Oh, and another who came up to me and asked, are those your boxes you're wearing? All that meticulous planning, and I'd forgotten to put on my trousers. Well, that's ADHD for you. We struggle to pay attention to detail. So everything went well, so why bother telling you? Simples. None of this came naturally. I had to plan in great detail everything I did. I am not equipped with the correct communication and response app. I had to communicate executive functioning difficulties. I had to circumnavigate executive functioning difficulties and impulsive behaviours. Just one of the problems adults with ADHD have on an almost daily basis. Okay, this next chapter is called Do I, Don't I, Do I, Don't I, Do I, Don't I. A couple of weeks before Christmas, a few years ago, I received a phone call from the accounts department of a college I'd been doing some work for. Hello, Mr. Whitehouse. I'm phoning to let you know we are suffering serious cash flow issues and it is unlikely that we are going to be able to pay the bill we owe you for. Oh dear. Just before Christmas, what am I going to do? That's a lot of money. Brainwave. I'll go through all of my clients' accounts and see who else owes me reasonably large sums of money. I found 3. These clients were not late payers or overdue, but they were good amounts that could get me out of the woods. I wrote a very polite email to the 3 of them, explaining the situation and outlining that I understood that they were not overdue, but that an early payment would be extremely beneficial to me. So far, so good. Until I got to email number 3. This one was slightly more problematic. This was a long-term client who I'd done a lot of work with over the years, but there was a hitch. Despite the fact she liked my work, she clearly didn't like me. The dilemma? Do I send this email asking a person who doesn't like me for a favour? This is a big problem to me because I don't know what the right thing to do here is. More troublesome, executive functioning action. What would a neurotypical person do in this situation? I had no idea what to do, so there I was, finger hovering over the send button. Then something happened. Ping, I'd sent it. I didn't decide to send it. I didn't think about sending it. I just sent it. Impulsive behaviour kicked in. Before I decided what to do, I'd already done it. Just another one of those problems adults with ADHD on an almost daily basis. By the way, just in case you were wondering about the outcome, all 3 paid. The difficult person accompanied her payment with an email telling me that I should be more organised with my money. Ironically, we have always got on very well since that occurrence, I have absolutely no idea how that worked. Oh, and the original client actually paid on time too. Bingo. Thank you for listening, everybody. I'll speak to you again tomorrow. Hopefully some of you are getting to our event in Gainsborough tomorrow. It's a 2-hour workshop and £10 open to parents and professionals. If you want to know all about it, it's on all the social medias, and it's tomorrow morning, all about transitions. This has been Andrew and the Magic Giveash ometer, and I'll speak to you all soon. Take care, everybody, lovelies.